It's time now for a look at least in local news. In the news, Wayne County Board of Education met on Tuesday. Yesterday, they sent out the contingency plan for James E. Bacon should the school not be fully prepared for occupancy by students on August 5th. Following contingency plan will be implemented. Students will utilize facilities at Coastal Plains Charter School and Jesup Church of God. All students will arrive and begin their school day at James E. Bacon campus. All students will eat breakfast at James E. Bacon. 4th and 5th grade students will utilize the portable classrooms located on the James E. Bacon campus. Kindergarten students will utilize classrooms located on the James E. Bacon campus as well. Pre-K and first grade students and their teachers will load on a school bus and travel the short distance to the Coastal Pines Charter School located next to the Tech Center. James E. Bacon school staff will provide supervisory services. Communication between supervisor and James E. Bacon main office will be conducted using radios and cell phones. School system buses will be used to transport students and their teachers to James E. Bacon for lunch and back to the charter school for the remainder of the day. School system buses will again be used to transport students and their teachers back to James E. Bacon for dismissal. 2nd and 3rd grade students and their teachers will be loaded on a school bus and travel a short distance to the Jesup Church of God located across Sunset Boulevard from the James E. Bacon campus. James E. Bacon school staff will provide supervisory services. Communication between supervisor and James E. Bacon main office will be conducted using radios and cell phones. School system buses will be used to transport students and their teachers to James E. Bacon for lunch and back to Jesup Church of God for the remainder of the day. School system buses will again be used to transport students and their teachers back to James E. Bacon for dismissal. All school business will be conducted and through the main office located on the James E. Bacon campus. Should any student need to sign in late, be checked out, contacted, or if there are needs regarding students, that business will first be conducted through the main office at James E. Bacon. They state their goal is to provide additional contingency plan information to the James E. Bacon school community this coming Wednesday, July 27th. Again, that's the contingency plan that the Board of Education came up with at their board meeting on Tuesday. Wayne County High School will hold a freshman orientation on Thursday, August 4th from 1 to 3 p.m. in the high school auditorium. This is for all incoming freshmen and for students only. At 3 p.m., they ask the parents join the students for a brief informal session in the high school auditorium, and then they'll visit the teachers' classrooms for open house at 3:30 p.m. Wayne County High School open house for all grades will be held on August 4th from 3:30 to 6:30 p.m. Entry into the building will not be allowed until freshman orientation is completed. Students and parents may visit the classroom until 6:30. Student schedules will be available on parent-student portal by August 3rd and may be printed or downloaded. If you do not have access to your schedule, you may stop by the Commons area to obtain the schedule. If you have a concern with repeated courses, blank spots in the schedule, or pathway completion needs, please use the Georgia form on the high school counseling page to log on your issue. All problems must be submitted by 3 p.m. on August 9th. Adjustments will be made if deemed necessary within the first week of school. Please do not make duplicate requests as it will backlog the system, causing delays for everyone. If you have a student who plans to drive, they'll have 2 opportunities prior to the first day of school to purchase a parking decal. The 2 dates are July 26th and August 4th. Parking permit requests must be completed online. Wayne County High School parking permit agreement can be found on the RevTrack site. In addition to the agreement, students must purchase a parking permit on a RevTrack in the amount of $30. Instructions for accessing RevTrack are as follows. Visit their website. Once at their website, click Wayne County High School, then click Parking Permits. Deadline to complete this online process for July 26th pickup is set for July 25th. Supporting documents required include the following: tag registration card, agreement signed by the student and parent, valid Georgia driver's license, and proof of current insurance. Please make sure all fields in the application are completed. Both parent and student signatures are on the agreement, and all documents required at time of pickup. Students who successfully complete the online agreement and payment process for the parking permit will be able to pick up their parking decals on July 26th at the high school administration office, room 802, with Mrs. Maynard. Seniors will be able to pick up their parking decals from 9 to 11, underclassmen from 1 to 3. There's also a second round of parking permit pickup at open house on August the 4th. Deadline for this payment on RevTrack will be Wednesday, August 3rd. No parking permits requests will be done in person. All requests must be made online. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor or other commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Other news is election year 2022. Today on the Butch and Bob Show, we have in studio Republican candidate for County Commissioner in District 4, Mr. Fred Anderson. Anderson's on the ballot in November, along with incumbent Democrat James Boot Thomas. That race will be decided by the District 4 voters in November. James Thomas, the incumbent, set to join us in studio on Monday's Butch and Bob Show. Also today, our monthly chat with Congressman Buddy Carter. He wants to talk about new rules that are forcing pharmacists to fill elective abortion prescriptions. Carter, former pharmacist, now serving 1st District in Congress. He'll join us this morning as well on today's Butch and Bob Show. Speaking of elections, Georgia's race for U.S. Senate heating up between incumbent Raphael Warnock and challenger Herschel Walker. The question is, will Herschel Walker agree to a debate as he refused to show up for debates with his Republican primary challengers? But the strategy paid off as Herschel won the nomination and won convincingly. Now faces off against the Democratic incumbent Raphael Warnock. October 16th, the Atlanta Press Club has scheduled a debate. Herschel on Wednesday appeared to accept the invitation. Atlanta Press Club says they don't have a definite commitment from candidate Walker as of yet. Herschel has been across the state making several stops this week. Yesterday, he was in Athens at another agricultural event speaking to Livestock Barn. Walker told the audience, if you want lower taxes, you want school choice, you want public safety, and you want someone who loves this country, then I'm your choice. Once again, all eyes on this race in Georgia. Again, it could determine the majority of the U.S. Senate for both parties in Washington, D.C. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor of the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final notes of news. Jesup City Commissioner met Tuesday evening. On their agenda was an executive session to discuss a legal issue. The board members spent over an hour behind closed doors, but came back and announced no action was taken. Under items of business, they received a good audit report from Cale Harris showing the city of Jesup in good financial shape. The board voted to rezone property request of Corey Wood to rezone property from C1 to residential. Plans to build apartments. The property located at 151 South 2nd Street, 198 South 2nd Street, 446 West Plum Street. And commissioners voted unanimously for the rezoning of the property after the public hearing. Fire Chief Josh Huffman given permission to bid for an SUV and a pickup truck, which is in his budget. Again, both items will be bid out, $40,000 in the budget for the SUV, $75,000 for the truck. City Commissioner Tim Cockfield, under items with commissioners, praised the firefighters and the Jesup PD for their work on the fire in downtown Jesup. Cockfield says he didn't want to overlook anyone, but wanted Chief Huffman and his fire department to know how much the city appreciates the work they do. Cockfield says the departments responded quickly, did an excellent job for the city of Jesup. Still no leads in who started that fire. Permission given to wastewater treatment plant to purchase and install diffusers, which they state are 7 years old and have to be replaced. And they gave permission to the water department to bid to repair a manhole. City commissioners will conduct a work session to go over their redistricting plan that has been submitted by the state. That work session is set for 2 hours before their next board meeting, which is set for August 2nd. One final news note, again, the Jesup Community Blood Drive is going to take place on Monday, August 15th at Calvary Baptist Church Gymnasium. They ask you please make an appointment at this time by calling 1-800-RED-CROSS or going to their website, redcrossblood.org, and hit Jesup and make an appointment. The time will be from 1 to 6. In the date, Monday, August 15th at the Calvary Baptist Church Gymnasium. And that's going to do it for latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan saying a great day.